Hi guys, it's Kristen. I'm back with more information from our Lord Jesus. I meant to be back on here before now, but um, I've got so much going on, especially still with my health. Anyway, as you can see, I have a beautiful picture on here of a rainbow type cloud, and I told you guys about my getting sign that we get a sign from the Lord. So I saw this thumbnail on Pastor Paul's channel. I hadn't even watched him since I've gotten out of the hospital and been trying to get well, but I couldn't believe it when I saw it because God had given me colors and rainbow over and over and over, and also kept giving me the word cloud. And then I saw where someone had taken this picture of this rainbow cloud in the sky. I believe it was in September. It is gorgeous, but I had to show you guys because I really do think it's just so pretty. But it also is because the Lord told me, yes, it was a sign from Him. And I don't really know why the colors are there or why they are like they are, but they're perfect. And I also had given a few other things that I was going to throw in here, one being worms. I put in a video, I don't know if it was the time before last or the video before that one, but not the ones where I showed the planets, but ones where I'm talking. Yeah, I guess China was pummeled by rain of worms. Ew. So I didn't really know why he kept giving me worms, and I guess you can see this is a crazy phenomenon. I guess that's probably another sign from God, and it reminds me kind of Exodus. And speaking of Exodus, I do keep getting also darkness over and over and over. And I said, yes, Lord, I get it. You wanted me to tell again about the 3 days of darkness. And before that, actually for the last month or so, I've been getting the number 21, 21, 21. So this might blow your all mind. I think what he was telling me is there's going to be not 3 days, but 3 weeks or 21 days of darkness for those who don't go in the first rapture, because that was actually my first dream from him. I had a dream that we were all, my family and I, and there was people there who I didn't see. I could hear them talk, and they're over like beside me in this dream. And I just knew we had been in this log cabin for a while, and everyone was getting so, just anxious and stuff. They wanted to get out, but I knew we could not go outside, and I knew it was dark for whatever reason. I just didn't know why. So that was one of the first prophetic dreams I got from him, and so we just all sat around the fireplace. And we had a fire going in there at all times, but I just knew everyone kept coming up to me saying, can we go out now? Can we go out now? And I was just saying, no, I'll let you know. And I could not forever figure out why I got that dream from him. And then as I got more and more prophetic dreams, started looking them up online and seeing that others were having dreams as well. I knew it was a prophetic dream, but I still didn't know what I was seeing until he kept giving me 3 days of darkness. But then I thought, that dream seemed a little strange, like we were there longer than 3 days. So I kept getting 21, like I said, over the past month or probably like 2 weeks, every single day, many times a day. And then I was like, oh, I've got it, Lord, you're telling me 21 days of darkness. And I remembered that Mike had said that also, and Pastor Paul, like a few months ago. He said that, I think Pastor Paul said something to him about, what about this 3 days of darkness, Mike? And he said, well, it is in the Bible. It's in Exodus and other places, but I'm sorry, I got the hiccups, guys, but it's really going to be longer than that, I'm afraid, he said, and the military does know about it. So that about blew my mind, but I still didn't know, if he was even correct. So I just go on, and then all of a sudden, in the last couple of weeks, start getting 21 from the Lord. And there is type and shadows in the Bible. So just like, 3 days, and then now that we're at end times, is going to be actually 3 weeks. And so that makes a whole lot of sense to me. But I thought, no one's going to want to hear this. And remember, there are 3 raptures. I'm not sure, when the darkness will come. But I do know why it comes also is because this second sun is a brown dwarf star or something similar, and it will actually pull the light from our sun for whatever reason the whole time that they're very near each other. And I don't know why that is, but that's what happens. And also, I wanted to mention, guys, if you need a Bible, please email me at watchwomanforjesus@gmail. And also, I'll put that in the description below in case you didn't get it written down or whatever. And I'll put all my information there, as always, my PayPal, Cash App, and I have a post office box. If anyone feels led by our Lord to help me, I could sure use it. I'm, like I said, still sick, still dealing with a lot of stuff right now. But I hope to get more videos out for you. He's given me so much information, and I don't like to get behind at all. Things happen every day that he's actually given me, and I don't get it told. Like the last video, as you can see here, this was from today. My husband sent it to me. Border crisis. Over 1,000 migrants rush bridge linking Mexico to the U.S. in El Paso, Texas. So I kept getting border. Also, I was seeing Mexican men in my dreams, and then I kept getting Texas. So I guess, this is why. And then also, last night I saw that white van in my dreams again. Something is going to happen with a white van. And I gave that as well, but since I've gotten it again, I needed to tell it again. And then it says on here that 1,000 migrants rushed the bridge. So I kept getting bridge also for like a whole month now. I've been getting bridge so many times. And I also got under the bridge. So there's something under the bridge, and about a year ago, I guess, I was told about they're going to be, they'll take out a bridge from beneath. I believe that they will bomb the pylons that are under the water. I think that was the New York bridge that I was seeing, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I know that's, someone puts explosives under one of those big bridges, either maybe that one or the one in San Francisco. And then these are just other things that I'd given. I told you guys about the angel showing me a lot of sweeteners in the toilet. That's also in a video. And so this was on my news feed as well. 0-calorie sweetener linked to heart attack and stroke. I think that is the sweetener that's in stevia. Also, there beside it, I told you guys also about a piece breaking off. I kept getting a piece breaks off, and this says a piece of the sun breaks off and stuns scientists. So that was like last month. And then I just have a lot of, one more thing that I did get. I kept telling you guys about Earth's core, how the Earth is basically supercharged and the core is heating up. But then I continued to get the word core and also spin. So I didn't know why, but it says Earth's inner core may have started spinning the other way. So I did get core and the spinning part. I did not know why, but there again, that is why. And this is a great picture, and of course these are as well. And I think I have a picture on here. I hope to show you guys, but it's further down, and I believe to see this same planet in the constellation of Orion, which I've gotten so many times. Thought maybe he was telling me about that star that may go supernova. Betelgeuse is what they call it. I think some people call it Beetle Guys, but I'm not sure that's why, because like I said, I see this planet and it's huge because it's much bigger than anything else in the Orion constellation. It has like 4 or 5 smaller orbs in front of it, and I believe that I was told that the ancient Egyptians said that the so-called gods, or little g gods, came from the Orion constellation. So you may look that up, I'm not sure. But also, in with these beautiful pictures, I got the number 1316, which means to depart. Again, that's great. And also, I had these pictures on here. They're gorgeous, so I just thought I'd show you guys. And I keep getting also more dreams of both giving people, like children, baths. Well, I just am running their bath waters, or getting bath toys out of the tub. Like I've given a whole bunch of baths to children. And then also I had some of turning on showers for people. And so I think, again, he's telling me that many people need, to be baptized, and very soon, like now. And there's a reason for that. I think there are a lot of people that need to go with him, that have been, obeying, the Ten Commandments and things, and even get close to the Lord, but they haven't been baptized, or maybe their spouse or something might be a 144, and the spouse is not baptized, because that's what I saw in my dream. And I thought I heard someone else had the same identical type of dream as well. And then I got a bunch of stuff written down in my notes, guys, because I write my dreams down. And then, I keep getting something about the desert, and also something being found, like, treasure, or something of, that's very valuable. Also, I got so much about the Ark of the Covenant. I get gold, I get Ark and Covenant. So I'm not sure, why that is, but I guess we'll soon see. And then I get snow again, and snow in places that it shouldn't. And I don't know if I gave you guys that last time, but I had been getting snow for 3 or 4 days, and then there was actually a blizzard in California, and I had given California as well. But that was mind-blowing. Also, I keep getting rain, so much rain and tornadoes, and I keep getting wind, hail, things of that nature. So also flooding. There's going to be so much flooding that it is ridiculous. And then high tides. Also, I saw myself get swept off my feet by a huge wave that was incoming. And I believe it's because the seas were just roaring, and maybe I was caught off guard or something. But sometimes I do remember the whole dream, and other times I remember only bits and pieces. I got earlier to Arctic for some reason, because I've already gotten glaciers and ice melt. And then also, besides ice and melt, God had given me something about him stopping time again. So he's going to also stop time. I don't know for how long. Maybe seconds, maybe a few minutes, maybe longer. I'm not sure. And then, so I keep also getting references to summer. I believe the end of June, I believe it'll be this summer. And also I get war over and over again, and draft many times. And those are not good. And then something also about bakers, like as in baking cake, because I also get cake many, many times. And then also I get something always about dances or dancing. And that is strange. I thought maybe it was still referring to that dancing plague that was in like 1518 or something. It's happened before. And then also games being played, or the Hunger Games. And I got most of this in February. And then I happened to notice I got Fort Lauderdale, also Atlanta, Georgia. And then I got darkness coming or incoming warnings over and over again. And then, let's see. Also, bright light that's coming, a blinding light. It will blind many. I get that over and over and over. Also, York, England. I'm not sure why, but I get York, England. I did get the Iditarod, the dog race, and then I get dogs separately, something else about dogs. Also, maybe a 10K race, and I think there is a 10K race that's ran in York, England, but I'm not sure if those two are together or two separate events. I just keep getting the word York as well. And then let's see. So I told you guys about the shortages on clothes, jeans, shoes, also tires, anything made out of fake rubber or silicone type things. Also, I think that was all on that. Oh, any condiments and spices, mustard, ketchup, um, anything that's made with spice and that's a condiment will be shorted. Also, coffee and chocolate. Also, I got high tides again and huge waves coming. Also, treasure found in the desert again, and then ashes, and ashes, and I get Italy also when I get ashes a lot. And also warnings about the fallen angels, or the so-called gods of the ancient days. And I believe there's a reason else he's given me that, because I was just watching this thing. Sometimes I'll just not even, the TV's just going, then some show up, come on, and I'm like, wow, I can't even believe that, because it'll give me information that God's been giving me that I didn't realize. And lots of times he had been giving me the gods, little g, each one of them, he's given me all their, whatever they're famous for, like, you know, the hunting and the different ones have all these traits. And so I started looking, I was like, oh, he was giving me that to recognize this little g God. And then now I'm catching on. So he's giving me almost all the traits of the fallen ones, because he was calling my attention to it, I guess. Even though I know that's who's coming. Then I get also Stargate and Stonegate both. And then keys. For whatever reason, I keep getting keys and then portal or gateways and keys again. And also something about Shriners. They are Masons, and God's not too happy about that for whatever reason. I don't know all the information on that. And then I keep also getting that song, Hold On, I'm Coming. And also I get this song called Angels on the Moon. And then you guys remember I told you about, I had a dream of going up in this unique type helicopter. When it got so high up, it turned into a rocket. And when I got in the helicopter, there was probably 10 or 15 people other than myself. I look around and I was like, hey guys, is this the one going to the moon? So that was crazy. And then I got, you know, confirmation on that, because as I told you, my friend Deborah, who also has a YouTube channel, had saw herself looking down on the earth and could see all this, you know, chaos and things going on earth, but she was somewhere up in the sky. And he keeps telling me, you know, meet me in the middle and things like that. So I believe it to be possibly that we meet him on the moon, for whatever reason, I don't know, but take it to him in prayer to get confirmation for yourself. I'm pretty sure that the 144 at least will probably be meeting him on the moon and then going from there, or maybe stay there, I don't know. But I keep getting that as well. And then I kept getting the Titanic. I think I might have told you guys this in the last video. I'm not sure why. Maybe a reference to the Titans also. Maybe it's a double meaning, because he does give me a lot of double meanings. And then I got Hush Hush and Voices Carry. So that's why he was having me learn some sign language and things, because we won't, if you're still here, you won't be able to speak for a while. These things can hear a pin drop a mile away. Some of the things that are coming. And that leads me to my last dream I wanted to share with you. So I had this dream. I was in a telemarketing place, and in come three what looked to be, and I'm not saying they were, I'm just saying these animals that were identical to raptors came in and were staring at me, and I was like, oh no, and I start praying, and I get under a chair. I'm hiding under a chair, and I'm asking, you know, Jesus, please save me from these things. And I just hear screaming and running and total chaos in this telemarketing place. And I stand up because I think that they may be gone. But yeah, what I was going to say is, as soon as I mentioned Jesus, you know, help me, they went the other way. But I could hear all these other people screaming and yelling, and it was just total chaos. It was horrible. I stand up, and it's just like a slaughterhouse in there. Everyone's dead. There's blood everywhere, and I'm trying to tiptoe over bodies to get out. I did, again, this is weird, leave my purse in my bag, and I had to go back in and get my things. I have no idea why I keep seeing that every time I escape unscathed, but then I have to go back for my bag and my purse and everything. I think he's giving me that warning also about the money. Usually if you leave your purse, it's a warning about, the stocks are going to fall, and also, money soon. But, or maybe just because more inflation will happen, but I keep getting that. And then I had to sneak back out over dead bodies, stepping over people, and things like that, and it was horrible. And this dream was literally, horrific. So I do think that there are going to be dinosaur type animals in tribulation, and these things were fast. Like the ultimate killing machines, just like you'd see on like Jurassic Park. It was horrible, but I was safe. All they did was look at me and went the other way. So it's so weird. But the name of Jesus will protect you. If you're under his protection, you have nothing to be worried about. So that was really crazy. And that's why I wanted to tell you guys that dream. But yeah, these were 3 or 4 raptors just walk in all at the same time. I don't know why. I saw that, but I know that they'll be here during tribulation. And people, if they don't know Jesus, you need to get to know him right now. I can't express that or stress it enough. So I did also get those that are forsaken, as you can see in this number, Hebrew 488. And it is about the great falling away as well. And then also I got G59, which means to buy or redeem, to purchase. I had that in a dream as well. So he showed me these mattresses. They were like a couple queen mattresses, and then they were missing. So I knew that he's telling me we won't be able to get them. And then the room number was 59, and then the next room over was 60. And so he was calling my attention to those numbers in the dream. So when I look it up, it's to redeem, to buy. I don't know how yet I'm going to do that, but he did tell me to do it. And then I kept getting, fires and things of that nature as well. I forgot to tell you that with the snow and all the flooding. I've gotten the word fire probably 40 or 50 times. And then also to be compassed or surrounded on all sides. I got that so many times. Also to shake. So he's going to shake again the earth. And I gave that right before that last turkey. My video was right before the turkey quake that was pretty big. I think it was like maybe a 6.9, and so many thousands are already dead. Also, I got Hebrew 660, serpent or viper or other venomous serpent. Also, red. So the color red is very important. The skies will be red. Also, there's just going to be so much red as far as basically everything, because this planet puts off iron oxide dust, which turns everything pretty much red. The seas and the rivers also. Also to speak, that's Hebrew 44:49, and then 44:48, to burn, also fiery, to be on fire, ignited, also flaming of fire, 44:47, and then fever, 4446. I keep getting feverish, and to have a fever, also to be sick of a fever. And I told you guys also about yellow fever. So yellow fever won't be the only thing. I did see also Ebola eventually, and other horrible plagues. Also a castle or a tower. So something about a tower I keep getting. And then also again, fires. So that's not good. And I get that over and over and over. Let's see, one more thing here, guys, of numbers. I also got smuggled in. So I get trafficked or smuggled in. Also coyote, over and over. And then to catch or be all together. Also frozen. Also to trap. And also pit is in that number there. It is Hebrew 39:20. Also people or multitude, also riots. So there's going to be more riots. And then a letter or mark or branding on the skin. So we know that's the mark of the beast. Don't take it. I believe it to be the chip. But also I did see him holding people down to give them this, thing going around right now, and on the back of the wall it did say Mark of the Beast in red. So I think there could be two, and that's kind of scary. I don't think the Bible told us everything, guys, and that's why he has end time, whatever you want to call people like myself, psychics, prophets, whatever someone would call you, watch women, watch men. He put them all here for a reason right now. And then, let's see, to advance, also to go beforehand. So he's told me many times that we're here before he comes, that we're like forerunners. Also, again, rain, Hebrews 43:05. Also, Easter, Passover. I don't know why, but I get it a lot. Greek 39:57. Also, glory. And I tell him always that, whatever it is I do, I hope that I never get any of the credit. It's all for his glory alone. And that could be why he gave it to me, to let me know that he heard me. Also, Hebrew 26:20, to have hope. Also, refuge, protection. Also, to flee. Hopefully, I always have his protection. So, also, Hebrew 58:68, and he's told me that he will give more of you strength. Also, to be mighty, to have strength. And he's going to strengthen those who feel they can't make it another day. I've gotten that so many times. Also, this is Hebrew 58:68. And then to be swollen or be inflamed, also to burn, and also again fire, and then inflamed with fever again. That was Greek 40:92. And then I got Hebrew 51:36, full of heaviness, distressed, also to be sick. And then I got again Greek 35:29, victory or success of a conquest. And we all know that those in Christ are successful and will have the victory. Again, Greek 48:21, to reign with, and we know that speaking of reigning with Christ. Also, full of darkness or dark, opaque, that is Greek 46:52. And I got it again, darkness, dark, and full of darkness. And then also, wondrous work, a miracle. So there's going to be so many miracles that happen, and that is Hebrew 46:52. And then one more, kindred tribe. So he's talking about the 12 tribes, I believe. I put on there a double meaning. So it is an offshoot that is a race or a clan. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. It's a double meaning because he wanted me to see the word clan, and then I heard, yes, it will return. So the clan will return as well. There's going to be an increase in racism. Please do not get involved in anything like that. It is not of God. He hates it. And again, that is Greek 5443. So I'm going to let you guys go. This is a little bit longer than I wanted to make, and I'll try to make another one here shortly to catch you all up on the rest of the information that I've gotten. But I told the Lord, actually I promised him, that I would get this video out today, so I want to do that. But yeah, if you need a Bible, be sure and email me at watchwomanforjesus, and I'll put all the other information there. If anyone feels led to help me out, please do. I'm so grateful to you all, and I miss you again. I'll try to be back on with another video as soon as I can, guys. I do have a doctor appointment tomorrow, so it may be a couple days, but hopefully it won't be as long as it has been. And I love you guys. Shalom.